Gentlemen, we are on the record. My name is Michael Davis, and I'm a county court judge here in Broward. This is First Appearance Court. Ladies and gentlemen in the jails, you're all here today because you have been arrested, and today is what's known as your first appearance before a judge. Under the laws of the state of Florida, you have the right to see a neutral judge within 24 hours of any arrest. The judge's job, my job, is to decide two things. Number one, I'm going to decide if there was probable legal cause for your arrest, and if I decide that there was, I will set a reasonable bail or bond on your case if it's applicable under the law. Now, you're here today because you're charged either with a misdemeanor offense or a felony offense. A misdemeanor offense very simply means any criminal action, any criminal charge, where the maximum punishment is less than 1 year in jail. A felony offense is any criminal charge where the maximum punishment is over 1 year in jail. That is the basic definition. Okay? Each of you has the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you. Everything today is being recorded both on video and on audio. There is a prosecutor here with me in my courtroom. They are listening to everything. Today is not your trial. It's not the day for you to explain to me what happened. It's not the day for you to provide any evidence. There'll be no witnesses or testimony that will be taken today in my courtroom. Rather, the things that we may discuss are things like your community ties and your ability to post a monetary bond. Those are things that I may need to know in order for me to set a reasonable bond in your case. Everyone here has the right to an attorney. If you can't afford to hire a private attorney or you haven't already contacted a private attorney, you have the right to consult with and be represented today by the Broward County Public Defender's Office. There's a representative of the Public Defender's Office down there with you in the main jail, and there's also a representative here with me in my courtroom. For those of you who are charged with misdemeanor offenses, some of you may be given the opportunity today to work out to resolve your cases here at First Appearance without any further appearance before the court, if you choose. You may be given the opportunity to take a plea on your case of what's known as no contest. No contest means you're not standing in the way of the court making a finding on your case, but you're not taking a plea of guilt. Understand, though, that any plea that you may take today on your misdemeanor case would appear on your record. So on any background check that you might have, for a job application, for school, law enforcement, the military, things like that, it will show that at one time you pled no contest to a misdemeanor offense. Also, if you're pleading no contest today, if you take a plea or waiving your right to an attorney, you're also waiving your right to have a trial in the case. Now I'm going to call the cases up one by one. Please understand, I am a neutral judge. I cannot give you any legal advice. I cannot tell you which way is best to go, for instance. The prosecutor cannot give you any legal advice. They are here to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. The only folks that can advise you are the Public Defender's Office or an attorney that you have hired on your own. All right, I'm going to take two cases out of turn starting right away. The first will be Vincent Potts. Vincent Potts, I believe, is in the main jail. 21. All right. Good morning, Mr. Potts. I'm Judge Davis. Sir, you're charged with 2 counts of premeditated murder. I have read the very extensive warrant that was signed by Judge Williams. I'm going to make a finding of probable cause. I'm going to affirm Judge Williams' finding of probable cause. Now, this is a punishable by life offense. Any arguments as to why I should not find proof evident or presumption great on Mr. Potts' case? I will note, I believe that he's already been arraigned. I'm sorry, not arraigned. I believe he's already been indicted by an impaneled grand jury.
Yes, I believe that's correct, Judge.
All right. That being the case, sir, I'm going to make a finding for purposes of first appearance only, that there is proof evident and the presumption is great to hold you without a monetary bond on these 2 very serious charges. You will have a chance to have a full-blown evidentiary hearing, known as an Arthur hearing, before your division judge. In fact, you have an arraignment date that's already been set, November the 13th at 8:30 a.m. before that judge. Your public defender will be there as well to assist you along the way. All right?
Judge,
Good-
at this...
yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
At this time, we would invoke Mr. Potts' Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. We're going to instruct or ask the court to instruct the state that they are not attempt to contact Mr. Potts either directly or indirectly, nor should any law enforcement agency attempt to contact Mr. Potts without first contacting his attorney. And Mr. Potts, if Mr. Miller hasn't already advised you, do not speak to anyone about this case other than your attorneys. Any phone calls that you make are being recorded, and if you discuss the case on the phone with someone, you can expect to hear those recordings at your trial. Do you understand?
He's nodding his head yes. I'm also going to order that Mr. Potts have no contact at this time with the co-defendants in this case. All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Potts. All right. And Mr. Miller, how are you? It's so nice to see you, sir. I'm also going to take Curvins Lorenzi out of turn. I don't know what page he's on in the docket. I'm sorry.
It's on page 19, Judge.
Page 19, okay. All right, good afternoon, sir. I'm Judge Davis. Thank you. Sir, you've been charged with robbery with a firearm as well as kidnapping. I've reviewed the warrant that was signed by Judge Murphy. I'm going to affirm his finding of probable cause. Sir, based on this warrant, I'm also going to make a finding for purposes of first appearance only that you're to be of proof evident or presumption great to hold you without a monetary bond on these very serious charges. I'm going to order that you have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. You are going to have an opportunity very soon for a full-blown evidentiary hearing in order to request a bond known as an Arthur hearing. That will be before your division judge. Any issues from the public defender on this one before I move on?
Yes, Judge, we would object to the court making a finding of proof evident presumption great at this stage of the proceedings. That is the highest burden of proof that we have in the criminal justice system. The state has called no witnesses, introduced no physical evidence. All we have is the court relying on an affidavit written or a warrant written by a police officer who did not witness these events. So based on that, we would state that the state has failed to meet that very high burden, and we would ask the court to set bond for Mr. Lorenzi.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reedy. I am going to overrule that objection, and per bracket v. state, as we know, I can rely on this warrant or probable cause affidavit. But as I said, sir, you will have the opportunity soon for a full-blown hearing before your division judge. Best of luck to you. All right. Now, I also have the public defender here from the city. I'm going to call those cases out of turn just real quick. There's only two of them. One is Miss Erica Hollander.
There she is, Judge.
Hi, Miss Hollander. How are you? Ma'am, you're being held on a warrant for a misdemeanor offense, City of Dania Beach. Actually, I think this is my case. Yeah, this case is assigned to me in my own division, so you probably missed a court hearing with me. It's a $50 bond. The offense is loitering where signs are posted in the City of Dania Beach. The public defender from the City of Dania Beach, Mr. Plant, is here. He's representing you today free of charge. Mr. Plant, if she wants to resolve this case, I would just offer a withhold in court costs.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. So, ma'am, if you want to just plead no contest to the case, I'll withhold adjudication today. The court costs will be $78. I'd give you a year to pay that. Is that something that you want to do? All right. All right, very well. And you understand that you're waiving your right to an attorney and you're waiving your right to a trial? Do me one favor.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
have to hit the button.
Mr. Miller, if you're still there, could you turn the microphone on for her? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I just want to make sure, Ms. Hollander, you understand you're waiving your right to an attorney and a right to a trial? Oh,
Yeah, you-
still off. All right. We may be having an AV problem down in the main jail. Can you hear me, Ms. Hollander? She can hear me.
You can hear.
No, I can't hear her. All right. No. All right, let me. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, I think we got it. All right, Ms. Hollander, I just want to make sure you understand that you're waiving those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you think you could pay the $78 court cost within a year?
Yes.
All right, best of luck to you. God bless you. All right.
Thank you.
And then we have Jacques Jean-Baptiste.
I think we need a Creole interpreter for this gentleman. Yes.
Yeah, we have one on the way, Judge.
Okay, fantastic. I'll call Steve. I'll call him back in a few minutes.
Creole, please, Judge.
All right, sure, no problem. We have an interpreter on the way, sir.
Okay.
All right. Any others? Good morning, how are you? Anyone else to call out a turn? I know, you're the prosecutor from,
Yes, traffic homicide.
Traffic homicide. Great. You want me, I can call that one up now if you want, or does he have private counsel that you know of, or?
I was told by Mr. Plant that he might, but I don't know.
Okay. What was the name?
Carlos Vares.
Vares. Brian, have you spoken to him yet? He's at Maine. All right.
He has private counsel,
He
Judge.
does have private counsel. Do you know who it is, Mr. Miller? I can contact them and
Who are we talking about, Judge?
Carlos Vares.
What page, Judge?
15?
Hold on, Judge.
Sure. Oh, I see. Here.
His name is Forrest Sigmund.
Forrest Sigmund. Sigmund. I don't know that gentleman. Let me see. Okay.
So if the court was finding PC in the case, I'm just gonna be asking that it's set in division, which means that the court would actually have a long period. So I don't know.
I see, Forrest Sigmund, I got his bar profile here. He may not even, he's a Miami attorney. If he's coming, he's probably still stuck in traffic. Let me just call this number here.
Office.
Yes, good morning. This is Judge Davis calling from Broward County. I'm looking for Mr. Sigmund.
Judge Davis.
Yes,
1 second, sir.
thank you.
What is in reference to?
Your client's name is Carlos Vares.
Carlos Vares. One
Yeah.
second.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sigmund. How are you? I'm Judge Davis up in Broward County.
Hi, Judge Davis.
I'm sitting in first appearance this morning. There's a gentleman on the docket named Carlos Vares, and he's indicated to the public defender that he may have retained you on a DUI homicide case.
Our firm has been retained. We've been representing him for about a year.
Okay.
And I believe yesterday, Marlene Collazo of our office had done a notice of appearance to appear for him.
Okay, great. Do you know if she'll be here this morning, or?
I don't believe so. This is the first time I heard about the first appearance this morning. We were checking.
Okay.
The public defender, I guess, is capable of obviously handling the bond hearing this morning. But we would want to come in and file a formal appearance, and Marlene Collazo will be the primary representative.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. So, there are two representatives of the PD here, one with him down in the jail and one here in the courtroom. You want me to proceed with the bond hearing and have them go forward for
Yes,
today?
please.
All right,
Yes.
fantastic. All right, very nice speaking to you, Mr. Sigmund. Thank you so
Absolutely
much.
a pleasure. Thank you so
All
much.
right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Dale, I don't know how much of that you heard, but, and Mr. Vares. So, Mr. Vares, I've just spoken with your attorney, with Mr. Sigmund. He is aware of the case. He has entered a notice of appearance on your case, as well as an associate of his. They're planning to be at what's called the pretrial detention hearing that the state attorney has requested. He has requested for today that the public defender represent you just for the purposes of the first appearance. Mr. Miller's much more than capable attorney. I know him very well. If you want to speak with him for a few minutes about anything, I'll give you the time to do that, and then we'll go ahead on the first appearance. All right.
One moment, Judge.
Sure. No rush. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, that was a big one. You got him? Yeah. We need like a pass-through.
Ready
All
to
right,
proceed, Your Honor.
all right, very good. Mr. Varas, you're charged with the following, sir. It's 2 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs causing death to any human, 1 count of vehicular homicide, 2 counts of driving under the influence with serious bodily injury to another, 1 count driving under the influence with damage to property or persons of another, 1 count of reckless driving causing serious bodily injury, and a 2nd count of reckless driving. I've read the probable cause affidavit. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. The prosecutor is here from the homicide unit, the vehicular homicide unit. You're requesting pretrial detention?
I am, yes. The motion was filed, and this matter should then be set in front of Judge McCarthy for the full bond.
Okay, so as a pretrial detention motion has been filed, there's no need for me to make a finding today of proof evident or presumption great, so I'm not going to enter that finding today. I will leave that up to Judge McCarthy, you said it was?
Yes.
I will leave that up to Judge McCarthy. But under the law, sir, the state attorney does have the right to file a pretrial detention motion, which they have done. So for today, you're going to be held without bond on counts 1, 2, 3. I will set bonds, though, on count 4, 5, 6, and 7, unless the public defender and the state attorney agree that you want me to leave that up to Judge McCarthy, since he's being held no bond.
I would prefer that it's left up to her so she can just hear everything.
All right, any objection to that, Mr. Miller?
Yeah, one moment. Judge, we have no objection to the court waiving or not setting bonds and.
All right, so at this time, you'll be held no bond on those charges through 7. It's a $100 bond on count 8. Judge McCarthy, however, will set a bond on those other charges, and the state will go forward with their pretrial detention motion, all right? And as I said, sir, your attorney will be there. He is aware of it, and he will be there at the next hearing. Good luck to you.
If I may inquire, Judge.
Yes.
Has a date been set for that hearing yet, or are you going to do that right now?
It has not. I'm going to do that when I get back to my office, and I will notice the attorney now that I know who it
Okay, okay. Very good.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you.
is. Not a problem.
All right. And Esteban, how are you, sir? Why don't I have you come up? Now, we were waiting for a Creole interpreter as well. I don't know if you, oh, you're here. Okay. You know what? Let me have her go first real quick, and then Esteban, I'll take you. So we do have the Creole interpreter here for Mr. Jean-Baptiste.
Jean-Baptiste.
Good morning. And while we're waiting for him to come up, ma'am, I'm just going to have you, Madam Interpreter, I'm just going to have you raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to accurately translate from English to Creole and Creole to English to the best of your ability?
I do. Vivian Zena.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Your Honor.
Monsieur Jean-Baptiste, I'm
Monsieur
Judge.
Jean-Baptiste.
I'm Judge Davis.
Non, moi c'est Juge David.
You're being held on a warrant for a charge of unlawful assembly.
Yo kembo sou yon mandat que ou te assemblé illégalement.
There is a public defender here in the courtroom with me named Mr. Plant.
Gen yon avocat public la vem ki rele Monsieur Plain.
He is representing you today and in the future if you wish
Se li ka reprezento jou matin an, e nan l'avenir tou si ko ta souhaité.
at no charge to you.
Gratis.
You are charged with a misdemeanor crime.
Accusation an son mauvaise conduite.
You will have the opportunity to resolve this case today in front of me
Ou gen opotinite pou ka rezoud ka sa jodi a matin devan
if you choose.
si ke ou deside pou fè sa.
I want to speak now to the prosecutor briefly.
Ma pral pale avèk prokurea, bien vite.
Ms. De Los Santos, the probable cause affidavit
Cause probable
notes that Mr. Jean-Baptiste has numerous arrests.
di ke yo te arrete M. Jean-Baptiste plusieurs fois.
Do you have his priors?
Ou gen informasyon sou arrestasyon avan yo?
Your Honor, he has a
Li gen
2016
yon kote yo te
trespass,
arrete 2016, kote ke l tentron kote ilegalman.
2 trespasses in 2016,
Deux akuzasyon nan ane 2016.
a 2017 trespasses,
2017, kote l tentre ilegalman ankon.
a 2018 resisting without violence and trespass,
2018, kote ke li te reziste arrestasyon san violans e li te entre yon kote ilegalman.
he has 4 more trespasses in 2018 and a
Li
trespass in
genye 4 lot
2019.
akuzasyon nan 2018 e puis nan 2019.
All right, Mr. Plant, if he wanted
Monsieur Plain,
to resolve the case today,
ke li vle rezoud ka sa jodi a,
I'd offer him an adjudication time served.
ma pali, ma kondane l pou tan ke l deja pase nan prison. Oui, li d'akor.
So, sir, if you want to plead no contest to the offense,
Monsieur, si ke ou ta vle deklare ko pap konteste av akuzasyon an,
I'd find you guilty of the offense.
map deside jwen nou koupab,
The sentence would be the time that you've already served
santansou ap tan kote deja pase nan prison,
and the $78 court costs, which you'd have a year to pay.
epi wap genye yon amande $78, men ya bon 1 an pou ka paye.
You don't have to take that offer. It's just an offer from the court.
Li pa obligatwa pou aksepte off la, se yon off ke tribunal lan ap bo.
You have the right to plead not guilty and to fight the case.
Ou gen doa pou deklare ko pa koupab pou ale nan jijman.
Do you know how you'd like to go forward today?
Ki sot a vle fe?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes? Are you able to hear us, sir?
Esko vle fini avek ka jodi an?
Oui.
Yes.
All right. Do you know how you would like to go forward today on the case?
Esko konen ki desisyon vle pran?
Mbagan ken desisyon, ma pman yon soti, mbeden soti nan prison.
I don't have any decision that I want to take. I just want to get out of jail.
Okay, fair enough. Can you afford a $25 bond, sir?
Eske ou kapap paye $25 pou soti nan prison?
Mbagan kop.
I don't have any money.
Okay. There's an address here, 210 Northwest 38th Court in Deerfield. Is that an address where you can get mail?
Adres nan di fil la, eske se la ko resevwa letou? Esko tandem?
Mbadan di bien.
I didn't hear you.
The address in Deerfield, is that an address where you can receive mail?
Adres ki nan di fil la, eske se la ko resevwa let?
No.
No.
Do you have an address where you can receive mail?
Esko gen adres kote ke resevwa let?
Yo pou kwa ekrim.
They haven't wrote me yet.
All right, Steve, I'm going to keep him in. It'll be a $25 ride. Talk to him in jail, see what you can do with him, okay?
Ma kembel nan prison, Steve, palavel e pandan ke nan prison pou ta miye kompren. Bonne chance, monsieur.
Your public defender is going to be in touch with you, sir. Best of luck.
Avocat public ou ap kembe kontak ave ou bonne chance.
Madam Interpreter, do you mind just making an announcement if anyone else needs the Creole interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor. Eske genye lot moun ki bezwen interprète créole?
No, all right, we have no takers. All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you so
You too,
much.
Your Honor. Thank
Esteban, why don't you come on up? So I guess since Mr. Rojas is here, I guess we have a few cases that need the Spanish interpreter. Does anyone know which ones? Esteban, did they happen to tell you when they called you up? They give you
No,
case
for
names?
magistrate, we never know.
You never know. Okay. Espanol, we have a Spanish interpreter. ¿Necesita español?
¿Quién necesita interpretación en español?
I'm in jail.
Very good. Can you ask him his name, please, Esteban?
¿Su nombre, señor?
Remigio Hernández Valle.
¿Otra vez?
Remigio Hernández Valle.
Remigio Hernández Valle.
Valle. Okay. Valle. I'm not sure. I'm looking for it now.
Last page?
The last page?
Go.
Okay. I see. All right. Very well. All right. And Mr. Rojas, just do you swear or affirm to accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do, Esteban Rojas.
Very good. All right. Mr. Valle,
Señor Valle,
you are being held by the federal government, by the Department of Homeland Security for an immigration hold.
usted está detenido por orden del Departamento de Seguridad Nacional porque tiene una orden de captura de migración.
I am not a federal judge. I have no authority to grant you a bond today.
Yo no soy juez federal, así que no estoy autorizado para otorgarle fianza hoy.
You'll remain in the Broward jail until the immigration authorities come to transport you for a hearing in federal court.
Usted permanecerá en la cárcel de Broward hasta que las autoridades de migración manden oficiales para transportarlo a la cárcel principal de migración.
I wish you the best of luck, sir.
Le deseo la mejor de las suertes.
All right. Take care.
Cuídese.
All right. Dale, anybody else for Espanol? Do you know? Looks like we might have one more.
¿Cómo se llama el señor?
Richard.
Richard? Joseph. Joseph, your first name or your last name?
Last name Viveros.
Vivero.
It's Richard Joseph Rivero Solis.
Do we know what page he's on?
Yes.
No hablas inglés.
I grew in Colombia.
Rivero Solas.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, you're broadcasting, bro.
I need him when he's done.
Which page?
Yes, ma'am.
Page 18. Okay, good. I'll find him here. So somewhere in the middle. Sure. Okay, got him. All right. Sir, I'm Judge Davis.
Señor, yo soy el juez Davis.
You're charged with the felony offense of aggravated battery.
A usted se le acusa de lesiones agravadas en grado de felonía.
I am going to find probable cause for your arrest.
Considero que existen indicios probables para su arresto.
I'm going to ask the state attorney now if you have any prior criminal offenses.
Voy a preguntarle ahora al fiscal si usted tiene antecedentes penales.
Yes, Your Honor. He has a 2012 petty theft.
Si su señoría tiene un hurto menor en el 2012.
He has a 2012 battery, 2019 petty
Lesiones
theft,
en el 2012, hurto menor en el 2019
and 2018 and 2019 grand theft.
y hurto mayor en el 2018 y 2019.
Can you tell me what was the outcome of the battery?
¿Cuál fue el resultado del caso de lesiones?
Your Honor, it was an adjudication.
Condena, su señoría.
Okay. All right, Mr. Solis, you have the right.
Señor
You have the right to remain
Soles,
silent.
usted tiene el derecho de guardar silencio.
And as I said earlier, but it was in English,
Como dije anteriormente, pero lo dije en inglés.
today is not your trial,
Hoy no es el día de su juicio,
and it's not the day to talk about the facts of your
así
case.
que no es el día para hablar sobre los hechos de su caso.
I am going to ask you one or two questions about your connections to Broward County
Voy a hacerle una o dos preguntas sobre sus lazos con el condado de Broward
and your ability to post a bond.
y su capacidad para pagar fianza.
How long have you lived here in Broward?
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene de vivir usted acá en Broward?
Judge, Mr. Rivera Solis has been living in South Florida
sorry.
for the past 10 years.
Señor juez, el señor Viveros Soles ha estado viviendo en el condado de Broward durante... Did you say
In
South Florida or Broward?
South Florida.
En el sur de...
Broward.
Broward County.
And
En,
Dale,
en
I'm,
Broward durante 10 años.
Dale, I'm sorry, I didn't know you'd spoken with him already. I apologize.
Disculpe, no sabía que ya había hablado con él.
He's been at his current address for the past 6 months.
Ha residido en su dirección actual durante los últimos 6 meses.
He works at Hollywood Beach Hotel.
Trabaja en el Hotel Hollywood Beach.
He is a U.S. citizen,
Es-
and he does have a place to live. That is separate and apart from the alleged victim.
Es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos y sí tiene donde vivir aparte de la supuesta víctima.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set a $10,000
Bien,
bond.
voy a dejar fijada su fianza en $10,000.
When he makes that bond, he'll be on pretrial release. That'll be level 2 with a
Cuando
monitor.
pague esa fianza, puede estar en libertad condicional con un monitor nivel 2.
Sir, the folks from pretrial are going to affix a monitor to your leg.
Señor, los funcionarios del Departamento de Medidas Cautelares van a ponerle un monitor en su pierna.
You'll be able to go to work. You'll be able to go to the grocery store, the doctor, things like that.
Usted podrá ir a trabajar, podrá ir al supermercado, a citas con el doctor, ese tipo de cosas.
Other than that, you'll have to remain at home.
Pero aparte de eso, tendrá que permanecer en casa.
You're also to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case,
También
sir.
se le prohíbe tener contacto con la supuesta víctima en este caso.
All right. Good luck to you.
Buena suerte.
Judge, in light of the fact that you are throwing the ankle monitor on him, can we get a reduction in the bond amount? He cannot afford $10,000. If the court were to set it somewhere between $500 and $7,500, he would be able to afford the bond and go on pretrial.
Señor juez, dado el hecho de que le está imponiendo el monitor de tobillo, le queremos solicitar a ver si usted podría contemplar la posibilidad de reducir la fianza, ya que él no puede costear una fianza de $10,000. Si lo pone entre $5,000 y $7,500, entonces sí podría costear esa fianza y cumplir con las medidas cautelares.
All right, we'll make it 7,500.
Bueno, está bien, $7,500.
Good luck, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Esteban, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
All right. Back on track here. We have Melissa Ventre.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Oh, yes,
The
yes.
main jail, Your Honor, she's interested in resolving if the court is so inclined.
We may have another for Espanol. Let me see. I just had someone
Conti.
at Conti. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Esteban, we have one more.
Mr. Real Mendez, Jose, he's on last page.
Last page. Okay, great, great. His name is Mr. Jose Real Menendez. All right, very well.
Second.
All right. Hello, sir. I'm Judge Davis.
Buenos días, señor. Yo soy el juez Davis.
Sir, you're being held on a hold through the federal government, an immigration hold.
Señor, usted está detenido porque tiene una orden de captura de parte de las autoridades de migración, que es el gobierno federal.
I'm not a federal judge, so I have no authority to order a release for you today.
Dado que no soy juez federal, yo no tengo autoridad para ordenar su liberación hoy.
At this time, you're being held no bond,
Usted en este momento está detenido sin posibilidad de fianza
and the federal government will come and set up a hearing for you, okay?
y el gobierno federal va a programar una audiencia para usted. ¿Está bien?
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Thank you.
All right. Let me go back to the main jail. Okay.
Would that be all for the Spanish?
Yeah, I believe that. Anyone else for Spanish, for Espanol?
No takers at the main, Judge.
All right, very good. Excellent. All right, thank you, Esteban. Have a wonderful day. All right. All righty, so Ms. Ventre, right, so you were interested in, this is a misdemeanor warrant that you're being held on. There we go, thank you. Okay. Any recent priors for Ms. Ventre?
Yes, Your Honor. Go down.
Say it one more time, Kifa.
I'm just looking at what the previous division, they had a plea offer for her.
Oh, is that right? You
Yes,
know
Your
what-
Honor. If she wants to resolve the offer for this case is a withhold court cost and a no return. The priors are, she has a 2019 possession of cannabis and trespass, 2018 possession of cannabis, 2018 prostitution, 2018 trespass, 2018 trespass, 2018 prostitution, 2016 possession of heroin, 2015 possession of cocaine. Those are the most recent.
All right, that's okay. Kifa, are they still, is the state attorney's office still requiring that test on these type of cases? I wasn't going to say it out loud, but yeah. Okay, that's okay. All right. So, Ms. Ventre, if you want to plead no contest on this case today, the state is offering a withhold of adjudication. The court costs of $293, which I'd give you a year to pay. You'd have to take a test. Mr. Miller will explain to you what kind of medical test, and just show the proof that you've taken the test to the state attorney's office, not the results of the test, just the proof. Within, what is it, 90 days? Yeah, 90 days.
I just took one yesterday. The van came in for I got the $10 gift card.
Oh, good.
I just took one yesterday,
Okay.
so I already have a result. It's negative. And I can bring that paperwork in, I can get a photocopy.
All right. Well, like I said, you don't have to discuss, it's private, but, yes, okay, that'll be fine, And you want to resolve the case today?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
Your Honor.
all right, very well. So let's do that. I'll accept your plea, and it'll be no contest. You have a year to pay the court costs, okay? You'll be released today.
Okay,
All right.
thank you, thank you.
Good luck. Is Josh Rydell coming in on this case, on Richard Riley? Is that the one you're here for? All right. Is Josh coming in, or? Okay, all right, we'll see when he gets here. All right, Joan Marsaro,
She's a medical reset, Your Honor. Good
med
morning.
reset. Okay, good morning. Terrell Chisholm.
Judge, she's present at the main.
Great. All right, ma'am, let's see, you're charged with knowingly giving false information to law enforcement. You're also being held on a violation of your probation. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense, so it'll be a $100 bond on count 1. There's no bond on count 2. Excuse me, and you'll see your division judge soon to discuss the violation of probation, okay?
Actually, Judge, can we discuss this just briefly?
Sure.
Ms. Chisholm is advising that she's on probation in Alabama, and she's just being supervised here.
Okay.
I don't know, so I don't think she'll be seeing any judges here on that issue. We're wondering if the court would consider ROR on count 1 to allow Alabama to either come get her, a bond, or whatever they're going to do. I'd hate to try to resolve it
Yeah.
and violate her probation.
She can't what? They won't, so will that hold her up if I ROR her? Is that what you're saying?
The case has to be satisfied before they go to.
But I just don't know how, I mean, I would resolve it for her today, but I don't actually know how that will, yeah, all right, so if it's gonna harm her, I'll keep the bond in place and, work it out with division. Yeah,
I'm sorry, who's saying it's going to harm her? She's
Sheila.
asking that- The court is, the defendant is asking the court to ROR her, so Alabama can come and do what they're going to do. And she doesn't sit, for an indeterminate amount of time waiting for this case to resolve itself.
but that's what confinement status is saying, and say, you mind saying it again?
You cannot go to another state on a bar or a Broward County charge. It has to be satisfied before they go to.
Right, it doesn't matter because they've got to satisfy this charge before Alabama will come pick her up. So ROR or no ROR doesn't really do anything.
And if she pays the bond, she's still
Well,
not going to.
no, Judge, I'm not sure how that works. Alabama just gets to leave her sitting here with, I mean, she could post the bond, and then she sits here until Alabama does what they're going to do anyway. Either way, they're going to have to make some action. I'm just trying to get this ball rolling more quickly.
I don't know if it'll do anything. It's fine with me. I don't mind RORing her. Whether it'll actually do anything on her case, I don't know. But
Thank you, Judge.
it's all right with me. Monica Schmick? Yeah.
No problem, Your Honor.
All righty. All right. Hi there, ma'am. Let's see. You're charged with possession of MDMA, possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and trespassing. I'm going to find probable cause for the offenses. All right. Have you spoken with her, Brian?
I have, Judge. She indicates to me she has no prior criminal history. She's been a resident of Florida for the last 4 years. She's been staying in the same location for 1 year. And I'd ask, based on that, for the court to consider pretrial release with random testing for Miss Schmick.
All right. Do you know is she reside alone or?
No, she lives with a friend.
Okay. All right, I'm okay with pretrial for her. I'll release her to pretrial. You're not open on Monday, right? You're closed Monday? That's an awful long time. All right, Miss Schmick, here's the deal. I'm gonna let you out of jail today. I'm gonna place you on something called pretrial release. Now, as part of the conditions for pretrial release, you can't use. They're going to be doing random drug tests on you. They're going to make sure that you come back to court, and you're going to have to continue checking in with them and follow all their conditions. Is that something that you'll be able to do?
Yeah.
All right. Are you in touch with your family at all? Do you have family here in South Florida?
No.
No. Do you have a relationship with your family or not really?
Yeah, they're back in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. All right.
Yeah.
And you have a good relationship with them?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe contact your folks when you get out of jail, okay?
Okay.
Maybe give your mom a call. All right. All right. So you have to report by Tuesday morning, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
The deputy's going to give you a map on where you need to go.
Cerise Sharp. All right. Hi there, Miss Sharp.
Hello.
All right. Let's see here. You're charged with 2 counts of abuse of a child and 2 counts of neglect of a child. I'm going to find probable cause for these offenses. Does she have any priors?
One moment, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Ridley?
Yes.
What years?
The battery was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
DUI was 2014. They hit another felony battery at Mills in 2000.
Really? What was the, what the result of that was?
Adjudicated guilty.
Okay. All right, let me hear from Mr. Miller.
Your Honor, Ms. Sharp has been living here in South Florida for about 6 months. She has a job. She works at Home Goods. And she does have a place to stay that is separate and apart from the children involved in this case who are currently residing with her mother. We're asking the court to set a total bond of $1,000 so that she can afford to bond out. If the court were to set, for instance, count 1 at $1,000 and then ROR counts 2, 3, and 4, I imagine you'll want to put her on pretrial. We would ask in lieu of requiring no victim contact that Ms. Sharp be required to follow any CPS recommendations instead, as far as visitation with her children.
Your Honor, if I may, the state would object to no victim contact in this case, and we would be requesting a $2,500 bond on each count, no victim contact, and no alcohol, no intoxicants.
And the allegations here are shocking, and your history is troubling. I'm going to set a $5,000 bond on count 1, $2,500 bond on count 2, $1,000 bond on count 3, $1,000 bond on count 4. I'm going to place her on pretrial release. That'll be level 2. Ma'am, you're going to be on effectively house arrest when you get out. You can go to work, you can go to church, you can go to the doctor, things like that, but that's it. You're also going to have to submit to random testing, both drug and alcohol. No drinking, no drugs, no intoxicants. At this time, you're to have no contact with any of the minor children, any of your minor children, whether or not they're a part of this case or not, but I'm assuming they all are. What I'll do is that order may be modified by the dependency court judge, not CPS, but by the dependency court judge. We'll have court supervision over this before you see any of your children. Good luck, and I do hope things work out for you. Take care. Angel Santiago.
Medical research, Your Honor.
Okie dokie. Mary Beth Thompson. Okie dokie. All right, Ms. Thompson, good afternoon. You're being charged, you're being held actually on a felony warrant from out of state. Looks like it might be Rhode Island. So you're going to be held no bond at this time. You'll be brought down in a few days for extradition hearing in front of another judge. They'll tell you your rights about if you want to object to being brought back to that other state, okay?
Okay, so it's Rhode Island?
I might have read it wrong. Say again, Sheila? It is Rhode Island. Yeah, it's Rhode Island. That's correct. Okay? But they'll give you a little more information in a few days, okay?
Who will give me more information?
You're going to go in front of another judge for what's called an extradition hearing. You'll be able to request a copy of the warrant from Rhode Island to see what it is, and you'll get some rights about how to fight that extradition if that's what you choose to do. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good luck to you. Take care. Kadarrell Ring. I'm sorry. All right. Hi there, Mr. Ring. Let's see here. You're being held on 2 misdemeanor warrants. The charges on those are resisting an officer without violence and trespassing. You're also charged with home invasion, robbery, burglary with assault or battery, and domestic violence battery. I'm going to find. Yes.
We don't have a probable cause affidavit for counts 3, 4, and 5. We haven't seen any write-up relating to that at all.
Brian, do you have the copy of that?
You're gonna let him know I live in that.
Here I have.
Do you have ring? You don't know nothing, Brian?
Yeah, I have it.
Judge, what's the address on this home invasion burglary?
Hold on.
It's not in Odyssey either.
All right, I have the address. I don't want to read it over the air, but I'll show it to Brian.
Mr. Reedy, could you call me with that?
There you go. I believe it's up on. See there in the middle. Ma'am, what's your name?
Candace Frazier?
All right. You're the alleged victim in the case?
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to tell me something today? You don't have to. But
I just believe that he didn't do anything intentionally, and I'm not in fear
okay.
for my life.
This is 131 Northeast 17th Court in Pompano Beach. It looks like it was a domestic violence on November 4th. Oh,
Brian, you set?
I'm all set.
All right, fantastic. All right, so Mr. Reedy's had an opportunity to read the probable cause affidavit. I'll find probable cause for the offenses.
Judge?
Yes.
Actually, I'd like to, you have the alleged victim apparently in the courtroom here.
Yeah, she just spoke to me.
Is anyone asked her where this fellow lives?
Who lives?
Mr. Ring is advising me that he lives at the address that was just reported to me by Mr. Reedy.
Okay.
In which case counts 3 and 4 cannot stand. You can't possibly find presumption grave when he resides at that address.
Yeah, no, I don't know, and that's something that's going to have to be fleshed out at another hearing.
Just ask the woman standing in front of me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, Mr. Reedy, could you ask her?
All right,
Did you hear her
folks.
answer? Dale, did you hear her answer?
I did not.
He doesn't live with me.
All right,
He
moving right.
hasn't lived with you for the past 3 years.
No.
Moving right along, I'm going to find for purposes of today's hearing proof evident or presumption great, sir, to hold you without a bond on counts 3 and 4. Count 5, I'll set a bond of $2,500. You're to have no contact with the alleged victim, sir. The capiases will remain on counts 1 and 2. It's $500 bond. You've got a status hearing coming up with your misdemeanor judge November the 12th, 8:30 a.m. In the meantime, you're to have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. Don't call, write, text, or try to find her in any way on social media. Good luck to you, sir.
And that is over objection, Judge.
Yes, oh yes. Thank you. All right, Chauncey Lamb. All right, Mr. Lamb, you're charged with battery, assault, and false imprisonment. I'll find probable cause for the offenses. Any prior state?
Second, Judge.
Thank you.
Do you have any on? Your Honor, he has 2 possession of cocaine from 2005, and we're just checking NCIC right now.
Okay. Any contact with the victim from the victim advocate? Where'd she go? She left? She might be outside. All right. Let me hear from the public defender.
Judge, Mr. Lamb is a lifetime resident of South Florida. He has been, all of his family resides here. He's been at the same address for the past 6 months. He has a job working with city furniture. He can afford a total of $2,000 a month.
All right. I just want to double check if there's any other priors.
Out of Escambia County, he had, a battery, I don't see this position, but a battery in 2003.
Any contact with the victim on the defendant is Chauncey Lamb? No contact. All right. So I'll set $1,000 bond on count 1. We'll do 1,000 on count 2, and 1,500 on count 3. You're to have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. Don't call, text, write, or try to find her in any way on social media. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Best of luck. All right. Luckinson Pofield.
All right, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, so this is a change of charge, correct? All right, so, sir, you're charged with a battery. It's a domestic violence battery. This is a change of charge from a misdemeanor touch or strike battery. They're changing it to battery, second or subsequent offense. I'm going to find probable cause for the new offense. It's really the same thing. I'm keeping the bond exactly the same, $2,500. If there wasn't already a no contact order in place, I'm ordering you that you have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. Don't call, text, write, email, or try to find her on social media. You've got an arraignment coming up in this case, November the 14th at 9 a.m. You'll see your division judge then, okay? Good luck to you. Good luck to you, sir.
When you said?
November the 14th.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, best of luck. Jagdish Nanda. That's deleted from the docket? Right. That's why I asked. I didn't know if they may not have brought him down. We're just checking to see. There's a Jagdish Nanda. They're telling me that he was already magistrated.
Right, I have to find
You have the findings?
Your Honor, they're advising that, the deputies are advising they were told that this case was deleted from the document.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so, all right.
And he's going to be arraigned next week.
He's gonna be arraigned next week, okay.
Or Thursday.
You didn't delete it from the docket? All right, but he was already magistrated, so there's no need for me to.
He was magistrated, well, at the time when he came in,
Okay. I don't think, there's no body there anyway, they haven't brought him down, but I'll put the case to the side. All right, Jeffrey Carrasco?
No problem, John.
Okie dokie. All right, hi there, sir. Let's see here, you're being held on a misdemeanor warrant for a battery charge, it's count 4, and the bond on that is $100, all right? Good luck to you, sir.
Judge, Mr. Carrasco indicated to me that count 1 is also a misdemeanor battery.
Okay,
And it looks like it's the same misdemeanor battery.
okay, could
Maybe
be.
the state can verify that.
Eight and 9, yes. Yes, sir.
It's a capias.
because he posted a bond. He didn't get out.
I think he's on immigration hold.
Right, he's on an immigration hold, but what happened, he posted the bond on the battery, and then it looked like he got out of custody.
Okay,
So, apparently, he should have been in custody when the court made his issue, and they issued the case, he has to even come to court. So it's like technically he was out on a battery, and never made it, because he never got out.
but are they the same case? Is it two separate batteries?
Yes,
Oh.
same case, no.
Okay, same, then I'll ROR this and that'll be that. All right? All right, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you very
All
much.
right, you take care.
Good luck, Jeffrey.
Claudio Fernandez?
No problem, John. How are you, sir?
Good, sir, good, thank you.
Mr. Fernandez, he was in custody when the, case was issued.
Okay, so I'll release, sir, I'll release you on your recognizance on this charge, count 3, all right? Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Shaheem Jean-Philippe? All right, hi, Mr. Jean-Philippe. You're
How you doing?
good. You're being held on a misdemeanor warrant for a petty theft. Mr. Miller, is this a charge he's interested in working out today?
He is, Judge. He's on probation out of Judge Uson's division. He was placed on probation July 10th.
Okay.
Apparently, the date of offense for this case is June 22nd. Does not violate his probation.
Okay.
And if the court is interested in resolving, he is also.
All right, what's the offer from the state?
It's an adjudication court cost and a no return to 2900 Northwest 130th Avenue in Sunrise, Florida.
Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Can you do that? No return to the place, and it's adjudication court costs.
All right.
Time served.
So it's time served?
Yeah, you're going home.
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
All right, you want to do that? All right, so, sir, you'll be pleading no contest to the offense today. In exchange, I will be finding you guilty of the offense, and it'll be time served plus the court costs, $293, which I'd give you a year to pay. Understand that you're waiving your right to an attorney and your right to a trial by taking the plea.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, best of luck to you. The case is all done. You'll be released later today, okay? Oh, and you cannot return to the place of incident for at least 1 year, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you.
Thanks, Judge.
All right. Yes,
Nanda, you could have him delete him off the document.
they should delete Nando from the document. Okay, good, perfect. All right. Randall Rabin?
Judge, Mr. Raven is present at the main jail. His attorney is Michael Nippon, Nipon.
Nippon, okay, let me see, I don't know that person. All right, so I'm gonna try your attorney at his office, okay?
Thank you.
Sure.
Good morning, officers.
Yes, good morning. This is Judge Michael Davis in Broward Court. I have a gentleman here who's a client of yours, Randall Rabin, on a first appearance. He's telling me that he's hired Mr. Nippon.
Next.
I don't have anything on my calendar.
Right, it wouldn't be on your calendar because this is a first appearance.
Let me check my card, but I don't think I have that. Let me check my card.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
I was just booked last night and I tried calling his office and his answer machine, of course, won't pick up on the phone system here at the jail. So I haven't even had a chance to talk to Michael about even being here as of last night.
Okay, so Mr. Rabin initially had said that he had retained Mr. Nippon, and now he's saying he hasn't had a chance to speak to him, so. Mr. Rabin, I don't know what you want to do. If you want to, I don't know if his secretary can get him on the phone or not, or if you want.
Yes, I can if you'll hold a moment.
Okay.
Gentlemen, are you there?
Yes,
Michael?
the judge is here, yes.
I have him, Your Honor. He'll be right with you.
Thank you.
Now, I'm here in my car. Let me pull off the road though, and I'll do that in about 5 seconds.
All right, Mr. Nippon, I'm Judge Michael Davis down here at Broward Courthouse. There's a gentleman who's been arrested. We're here on first appearance. His name is Randall Rabin. He identified you as his attorney, although he said he attempted to contact you last night and he got your answering service. He's charged with DUI and DUI with damage to property, as well as a citation for careless driving. I know you're sort of on the back foot. The public defender is here. They're certainly capable of assisting with the first appearance hearing, but again, he did identify you, so it's my practice to contact any attorneys.
Appreciate it.
Of course. How would you like me to proceed? Do you want to have the public defender represented for today? Do you want me to? I mean, there's no way I can forward you the PC, unfortunately, now since you're in your car.
Well, here's my dilemma, but does Randall hear what I'm saying?
He can't really hear you because he's at the jail, but I'll repeat what you're saying. It's okay.
Oh, no, I've been his attorney for like 30 years, but I don't do criminal defense.
Okay.
So, I could. I shouldn't say I don't do it. I did 1 or 2 35, 40 years ago when I worked for somebody else.
Got it.
But I have people that would be able to represent him and do me a favor and do it at a reasonable fee for him. And I can talk to him, but
He'll be released from jail today. I'm going to speak to him through the public defender for a moment. He'll more than likely be released from jail today, and I'll instruct him to contact you as soon as he gets out. And I'm sure, like you said, you can assist him to find an appropriate attorney to handle the case if criminal law is not your area. But he'll likely be released later today. All right?
Okay, so tell him what you just said, that go through the public defender for right now. Call me when you get out.
All right. Best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the call.
Hey, thank you so much for being the professional judge you are and doing what you just said.
All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
I know a few attorneys named Mike Davis, but
Yeah.
it's not you.
Yes. No, I know them as well. Yes.
There's a few out there.
There are. They're very nice guys. They're very nice guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. All right. Bye. All right. Yes. Bye. All right. So, Mr. Rabin, I know you couldn't hear too much of that, but Mr. Nippon sounds like a lovely person. He does not really do criminal law, but what he did say is if you contact him as soon as you get out, he will assist you in sort of guiding you to the right attorney that you may want to hire. For today, basically, I just want to know, Dale, you just tell me the particulars, what he does, things like that.
32-year resident of South Florida, judge. He's been at the same address for the past 7 years. He is self-employed. He owns a beauty salon. He's had a cosmetology license in the state of Florida for 50 years. He's telling me this is the first arrest for him. We're asking the court to consider ROR.
All right. No prior state?
No prior.
All right. So I'm going to release you on your recognizance and maybe, contact Mr. Nippon when you get out, okay? All right.
Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Mr. Rydell, you ready for me? All right. You're here at Richard Riley, right?
Ridley, Judge.
Ridley, okay. Richard Ridley.
Joshua Ryder on his behalf. I have no idea.
Neither do
17.
I. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got him here.
17.
All right, Mr. Ridley, good afternoon, sir. I'm sorry, good morning. Good morning, I should say.
Morning.
All right, so you're being held on a misdemeanor warrant for a municipal ordinance violation of carrying an open container. And then you're charged with 2 new offenses, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and a battery. Mr. Rydell, Mr. Plant was here earlier about the open container. I don't know if you want to represent this gentleman on that too, or just leave it to Mr. Plant or Mr. Shade. But,
Judge, I'd love to, my client, Richie, we could resolve that one. We'd like to resolve that if the court's amenable, just time serving that.
yeah, that's fine. Withhold court cost time served.
Thank you, Judge. Obviously, regarding the more substantive offenses, which is listed under case 19-103-65 CF10, it looks like there was an arrest warrant, so there was already a finding of probable cause based on, it looks like, I don't know if it was Judge Coleman that signed it, or it's assigned to Judge Coleman, but I'm sure there was a warrant and it was signed, so
Yeah.
probable cause really isn't the issue, it's just a matter of setting bond.
Yeah. One more second.
Oh, if we could,
Yeah, on the case, there's a withhold court cost. The court costs are $78, and that takes care of the municipal ordinance violation.
thank you, Judge.
But yeah, I actually don't have the warrant. I only have the PC, so I'm with you. I don't know if Judge Coleman's assigned or not, or signed it or not. Your attorney is here today with your bondsman. What's the recommendation? I'm assuming he has spoke to the bondsman.
Judge, I've actually known Mr. Ridley's father for probably almost 20 years at this point. I know Mr. Ridley's history. The state may give you a couple charges, but predominantly they've been a long time ago narcotics based. Mr. Ridley has gotten clean and has actually been doing really, really well in the community. Obviously, I don't want to speak to the charges at bar. Judge, I am asking, and regarding the family's financial means, that the court issue a $5,000 bond on count 2, or what's listed as count 2, which is the aggravated assault without intent to kill, and for the touch or strike battery, $1,000.
Mr. Ridley, do me a favor. There's a little button right in front of you on that microphone. If you could press the mute, it'll just make it easier for me to hear. Oh, thank you, Deputy. That'll make me easier to hear. All right, State, let me hear from you.
And if Mr. Linder was here, I bet he'd be okay with it. Let's see how good I am.
Your Honor, we have no objection to a $5,000 bond or a $1,000 bond.
I had a dream about Mr. Linder last night. So.
That's what you're dreaming about, Mr. Linder?
You tell him that when he comes back.
Mr. Rydell, we got to have a talk.
I knew I was coming here today,
My
Judge. It was
God.
in anticipation. It's just a pleasure to see you, Your Honor.
No, it's very nice to see you. And this is my team from Hollywood. This is Ms. De Los Santos and Ms. Herrera, the prosecutors from Hollywood. They followed me over here today. Someone has to have my back, so. Just kidding. All right. So, yeah, that's fine. $5,000 bond on count 2, $1,000 bond on count 1. No contact with the alleged victim. And be in touch with Mr. Rydell, sir, okay? All right. Good luck to you. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Good to see you, Mr. Rydell.
Nice to see you, Your Honor.
Armando Perez. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That's never a good sign. All right. Hello, Mr. Perez. Let's see. You're being held on a charge of petty theft in the second degree, for which I'll find probable cause. The pretrial officer is standing up here.
Sorry, I just hit the lights. That's me.
You hit the lights?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor, we're requesting that you revoke his pretrial in case number 19012066 CF10A. He was charged with petty theft, second degree, third and subsequent offense, placed on pretrial October 4th by Judge Powell.
Okay.
And you finding probable cause in this case, we're requesting that you revoke him in that.
All right. Let me hear from the public defender.
What page is he on, Judge?
Oh, I'm not sure. Does anyone know what the page he's on? Page 10.
So, Judge, Mr. Perez can't afford a bond, even $25. He's asking the court to resolve this.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that because he's already on pretrial release for a petty theft charge. Sir, I'm gonna revoke that pretrial status. I won't hold you no bond. I'll set a bond on that case. We'll just make it $100, and I'll keep the $25 bond in this case. You'll see the division judge soon. Good luck. I hope things do work out. Oh, here you go. This is for you.
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck to you, sir. Dacre Nicholas Williams.
Mr. Williams is present at the main, Your Honor. He's interested in resolving this case if the court is so inclined.
All right. I'll tell you, sir, the charge is misuse of the 911 system. I'll find probable cause for it. Does he have any priors, State?
1 second, Your Honor.
Mr. Miller, without getting into the facts of the case, in your opinion, after speaking with Mr. Williams, is this a case that needs to go to Judge Lerner Wren?
No red flags over here, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, he has no priors.
All right. We can resolve the case today. I would offer a withhold of adjudication and court costs.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. So, sir, you'll be pleading no contest. I would withhold adjudication. The court costs are $293, which I'd give you a year to pay. You would be waiving your right to an attorney and to a trial. Is that something that you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. And you'll be released later today. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Stay out of trouble, okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Ronald Voldock.
Main.
All right. Hi, sir. You're charged with driving under the influence of alcohol and driving under the influence with damage to property or persons of another, and you have a citation for failing to use due care. I will find probable cause for the offenses. Any prior, State?
Your Honor, so far it looks like he has a 2004 theft
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. Tied to Broward County, Mr. Miller?
20-year resident.
Okay.
He's been at the same address for the past 6 years. He does have a job at Atlantic Coast Coffee. He's been there for 8 years doing customer service. If the court would consider ROR.
Yeah. Sir, I'm going to release you on your recognizance. Look out in the mail for your next court date, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Good luck to you. Tremaine Johnson.
Conti, Your Honor.
Okie dokie.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, sir. Sir, this is count 3 for you. It's a charge of grand theft auto. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense, and the bond is $1,000. All right, sir?
Judge, on counts 1 and
Yes.
2,
Yes.
he's on pretrial release with an Elmo. That's what. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
but he has no verifiable name.
All right, well, we'll make this one pretrial release with the Elmo, and it's subject to verification just like the others.
No, Judge, they already did that, they can't verify, they went, he's been in touch with me since the 11th. He received pre-trial.
Since the 11th of October?
October 11th, he came in on a murder and grand theft. On October 13th, pre-trial was not.
I mean, Mr. Reedy, I'd put him, again, I don't mind putting him on pretrial, but it doesn't sound like anybody would, wants to verify the
I
address.
understand what you're saying, Judge. He's been in custody quite a while.
Have they brought you to see a judge yet on your other charges? Have you seen another judge?
Yes, sir. I went to magistrate and they released me on my own conscience. Pretrial released me on my own conscience on the ban, but I doesn't have a address. So at this moment, I'm trying to get into like a program, a rehab program. You understand? Then that I want help on my behalf because I have a drug addiction.
Okay. I'm not sure
Respect.
I'm not sure.
Respect.
I'm not quite sure, Mr. Reedy. Like I said, I'll put him on pretrial. He could be a candidate for drug court. I don't know. The problem is they're not drug charges.
Right.
But I'll place this charge on pretrial release with the Elmo. The problem is he's really going to just sit in custody. Can you follow up?
Yeah, I'll follow up on it, Judge, and we'll see what we can do.
All right. Does he have an assigned judge already? Do you know? Is it already?
He should.
He should by now. I mean, he's been in custody since.
Garcia Wood and Adam Goldberg was sent an email from pretrial notifying him that there's no place for him to stay and seeing if they can get you back.
Right. That's what he really needs.
What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
They sent an email to Adam Goldberg to let him know that he doesn't have any place to stay, so that way he can set up whatever he needs with the division, see if there's any alternative.
Yeah, let me see if I can find out.
I mean, I could do a bark order, but I don't know. God only knows how long the wait list is. You know?
I do.
And he's known, they sent the email on the 14th of October, so I'm not sure.
Ay, what a nightmare. I don't want to quarterback this because let's say I do a bark order and then that hangs him up for even longer. I just want to make sure he doesn't fall through the cracks. Basically, Tremaine, you've been in jail for way too long. You should not have been in custody this long. You have a really great public defender here who I have a lot of respect for. I'm asking him to please follow up on the case now that he's aware of it.
Yes, sir.
And we'll hopefully get you a date. See, there's a lot of good programs in Broward. It's a question of getting you to them or finding you a place to go that will verify the address so that you can get out. I mean, I
His
almost.
assistant public defender is Corey Hill at this point, Judge.
All right, I like Corey's very good.
Yeah, so let me let Corey know.
All right, please do.
It looks like Corey's been to see Mr. Johnson at least once.
Yeah. Did you get a visit in the jail from a public defender? Someone actually came to see you?
Yes, sir. Actually, the day before yesterday, he came and seen me.
Yeah, he did. All right, I'll let Mr. Hill know, and if there's something we can do to find a program for Mr. Johnson, then we'll do that.
Thank you. And maybe even, because I'm not equipped here from magistrates to really start making phone calls and get him into programs, but maybe Judge Garcia Wood could, if they could even just get him a date with her. I'd love to see him in drug court, but I don't know how they work in terms of accepting charges that are non-drug related. All right, Mr. Reedy is on top of it, okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, best of
Hang
luck
in
to
there,
you, but
Mr.
for this
Johnson.
charge, I'll also do the pretrial with the Elmo, and hopefully things will work out. All right, good, God bless you.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Same to you.
all right, take care.
Blessed day.
All right.
You too.
Vincent Veronus.
Judge, President, the main.
All right, hi, sir. Let's see here, this is an ad charge, it's count 10, robbery with a weapon, Is he being held on like charges? 1 through 8, he's on pretrial?
Judge, Mr. Vernius explained to me he was in the process of being released on pretrial. This popped up and prevented that from happening. We're asking the court to consider just placing him on pretrial with this case as well.
What happened? So there, okay. And he was magistrated already on that charge? All right. I'm fine putting this case on the pretrial as well, but confinement status is telling me, though, one of his other charges that he was already magistrated on, say it, because I couldn't quite hear, that they posted a bond or they attempted to post a bond? Dale, can you do me a favor? Do you mind just muting it, just because there's a lot of, that way I can hear her better. Thank you. Right.
On count 1 through 8.
Right.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 counts of burglary, grand theft, and everything. Then the bondsman came off the bond because he was out on
Oh, on another case.
They surrendered it. Then he was charged because
Oh.
he had robbery with the weapon
Okay, so that's what's holding him.
and the grand theft.
Got it. Okay.
Not from that.
I got it. Okay. All right. So now I understand. So, sir, I'm going to add this case to your pretrial with electronic monitoring. However, you're not going to be released today. There's apparently another case for which you're out on bond. That bond was surrendered by your bondsman. So you're going to have to go to your division judge to deal with that issue. But this case, I'll put on pretrial.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Yeah. Yes, no return to location of incident, correct. All right, no return. Yes. Tremaine Johnson, yes. Yes. No. Okay.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. For Vincent Bernas, can we also order no victim contact?
Yes, that's fine. We do know that, we can make that part of the pretrial, no victim contact. Larry Covington.
President,
Okay, great. Hi, Mr. Covington. Let's see. All right, so this is charge 14, 15, and 16. It's burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, petty theft, illegal use of a credit card. I'll find probable cause. Is he being held on these other charges, 1 through 13? All right, so on the burglary, count 14, we'll make it a $5,000 bond, 100 on 15, and 1,000 on 16. No contact with the alleged victim, okay? Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
You got it. Marcos Estruc.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. All right, let's see here. These are counts 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. One count, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, violation of probation. 2 additional counts, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, and another violation of probation. I'll find probable cause on count 17. We'll make it a $5,000 bond, 19 and 25,000 each. And that's a no bond hold on the violations of probation, no contact with the alleged victim, and you'll see the division judge about the probation violations. All right?
Judge, can we get a SAP order for Mr. Estrick?
Yes, absolutely, SAP. No problem. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll find Mathurin. Mathurin? Thank you.
He's in irregular court, Judge?
Oh, okay. It's an immigration hold, so I'll just pass him through. Yes. Winston Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell's present at the main jail. We're requesting a SAP order for him as well.
All right, sure. And the charges are burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, 3 counts, 1 count possession of alprazolam, and 1 count of possession of cocaine. What are his priors?
Your Honor, he has a 2012 burglary of a dwelling and grand theft, a 2013 attempted burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, 2016 possession, 2 counts of possession of firearm ammunition. And that's it.
Okay. Mr. Miller?
One moment, please.
Sure, no rush.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Mitchell is a lifetime resident of South Florida. He has been living with his parents for the past 7 years. He works generally in restaurants, asking the court to consider pretrial release with a substance abuse component.
All right. I'm not going to be able to do that today, but you'll see your division judge. What I'll do, sir, is it'll be a $5,000 bond on count 1, $2,500 count 2, $2,500 count 3, $1,000 count 4 and 5, respectively. I will issue that SAP order, which is a substance program in jail, and no contact, sir, with the alleged victim at this time. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, good luck to you. Evans Jean Pierre. All right, hi there, sir. You're charged with possession of a weapon or ammunition by a Florida convicted felon. 1, 2, 3 counts distribution of delivery of fentanyl, 2 counts sale of heroin, and 1 additional count of possession of a weapon by a Florida convicted felon. I'll find probable cause for the offenses. And this was a warrant also that was signed by Judge Murphy, so I'll affirm that finding. Any priors?
Yes, Your Honor, he has a 2017 possession of cocaine, 2013 possession of cocaine, 2013 as well possession of cocaine, and a 2008 possession of cocaine and a grand theft. Possession of cocaine only.
Is that fentanyl open right there?
And he has an open pending case.
What charge? What's that charge?
Possession of fentanyl? No,
Fentanyl.
not that one.
Okay.
This
Yep,
one?
yep.
All right.
Possession of fentanyl and possession of heroin.
Okay. He's out on bond on that?
The body was declined, but the other fentanyl, the fentanyl and their heroin, all in one charge were filed.
What are his pretrial conditions? He's out on bond?
I can check to see.
All right, while you're checking, Mr. Miller, let me hear from you.
Judge, there's no way he can touch this bond. He's a lifetime resident, 10 years at the same address. He does have 3 children he takes care of. He's currently studying for a CDL license. If you're not going to pretrial him, just can we get a SAP order, please?
Yes, SAP order definitely, and I'm just waiting to hear.
Your Honor, he is out on bond. It's 7,500 and
What is it?
7,500 and 1,000.
All right, what's the case number?
18013793
All right, sir, I'm going to revoke the bond pretrial release conditions in case 18013793 CF10A. You'll have to see your division judge about that. On this case, I'll make it a $10,000 bond on count 1, $10,000 bond on count 7. The other bonds will remain $50,000 on counts 2 through 6, and I'll issue a nebia requirement. All right, and I will order SAP, which is a substance abuse program in the jail. Good luck to you, sir. Yes. Yes.
What was count one?
Count 1 is 10,000. Count 7 is 10,000.
And then the conditions of the warrant was a fully collateralized, all those conditions are keeping?
Yes, all the collateralized, nebia, yes, everything I'm keeping. Sure. Okay, very good. Timothy Ennis?
Present and approaching, Your Honor.
All right. Hi, Mr. Ennis. You're charged with a violation of your felony probation. You're also being held on a misdemeanor warrant. You're going to be held no bond on count 1. Count 2 is a $500 bond. You have a court date for the violation of probation coming up November the 12th at 8:30, and for the misdemeanor, November the 13th at 9 a.m. All right? Good luck to you, sir. Take care.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Travis Aline?
North Broward?
Okie dokie. Travis Aline in North Broward?
I have a judge there. I gotta wake him up.
By the way, McCoy, I have regards to you from Mr. Afzal. I saw him the other day. I told him we ran into each other, and he told me to send you his best. I certainly will. I certainly will. Hi, Travis. You're charged with grand theft auto. I'll try and find probable cause. Any priors for him?
Yes, Your Honor. He has a 2018 grand theft, 2019 possession of cannabis. Go up.
He's getting a bond surrender, Your Honor.
He's getting a bond surrender? All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll just leave the bond at $1,000, sir, okay? Good luck. I don't know if you need photographs. He's got an injury to his eye, Brian.
Say that again, sir.
All right. It's going to be $1,000 bond. The public defender might be out there to take some pictures of your eye, okay? All right.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to you. Robert Fields. Okay. All right. Hi there, sir. You're charged with illegal use of a credit card. I'm going to find probable cause. Any priors? Oh, okay. His bond was already posted, so there he goes. Yeah. Sir, you'll be released later today, okay? Good luck to you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right. Jalen Smith?
President of the Maine.
All right. Hi, Mr. Smith. You're charged with giving false identification to law enforcement, driving with a suspended license, and you're being held on a felony warrant. I'll find probable cause. Bond on count 1 will be $100. There's no monetary charge on count 2. There's no bond on count 3, and you've got a hearing with the felony judge November the 12th, 8:30 a.m. Good luck, sir. Kevin Bernard.
President of the Maine Jail.
All right. Sir, you're charged with robbery with a weapon. I'm going to find probable cause. Any priors for him?
Yes, Your Honor. 1 second.
Thank you. Juveniles, but no adult. How old is he? He's 21. All right. Anything violent? Don't tell me what they were, but. Okay. All right. Mr. Miller?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Bernard is a lifetime resident of South Florida. He's been living at the same, his current address for the past year. He's been working at the AMC Dine-In Theater for the past year as a cook. He does live with his parents. Would the court consider pretrial release for this gentleman?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to place you, sir, on standard pretrial release. You'll have to check in with them Tuesday morning at their offices. One of the conditions of the pretrial release, though, sir, is you have no contact with the alleged victim of the case, Mr. Floreno. Don't call, text, write, try to find him on social media, stay 500 feet away, okay? All right, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, take care. Joel St. Hilaire. All right. Hi there, sir. Mr. Reedy, I'm not going to read this charge. You'll waive reading? All right. I'll find probable cause, though, for the charge. What's the state seeking?
Your Honor, at this time, the state is seeking a $2,500 bond on this case.
All right. Mr. Miller?
One moment, Your Honor.
All right. While he's doing that, were you able to get any paperwork on Mr. Tillman? I just need the warrant.
Your Honor, it seems like this is a very technical crime. I mean, he just was released recently. He does live with his mother. He does have a job. Considering all of those factors, the fact that he does have a place to stay, he does have employment, and all of the other hurdles that this young man has to go through, I ask the court to consider pretrial release on this.
All right. Now I'm gonna grant the state's request. It'll be a $2,500 bond, sir. Good luck to you, though.
Sorry, buddy.
All right. Eric Smith.
He's coming.
Sure. No rush. Yeah, no, I have this. There's just no facts in it, that's all. When we get to him, I can try to pull it off the computer. Okay, Mr. Smith. Okay, let's see here. So you're charged with possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia. There's a misdemeanor warrant that you're being held on. I'll find probable cause. Does he have any priors?
Yes, Your Honor, he has extensive prior possession of cocaines.
All right, it's all right. I'll just keep the bonds as they are then. $1,000 on count one, $250 on the misdemeanor. You've got a hearing coming up on the 12th in misdemeanor court, county court. You want a SAP order for Mr. Smith?
No, thank you, Judge.
Okay, all right. Good luck, Mr. Smith. Kevin Heffernan.
Heffernan, President of Maine, he does have private counsel.
All right, sir. Who's your attorney?
Michael Weinstein.
Yes.
And go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You said Michael Weinstein and.
Andrew Summerman is another lawyer I know, so I was going to speak to both of them.
All right, so you haven't hired Mr. Weinstein or Mr. Smallman yet?
No, not yet.
All right, so do you want the public defender to represent you? Do you want me to call Mr. Weinstein?
Would the public defender be able to represent me just today?
Yes, they can do
There's
that.
just not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
No, it looks like Judge Forth has already signed a no bond warrant.
Yeah.
Case is filed. You're going to see Judge Forth here soon. There's nothing we can do for you today, so call your private attorney and set it up with him, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, when do I go for that? When do I go to court?
Judge, we have a date yet?
I don't have one here. Do you guys have a date set? But for the record, Mr. Miller is correct, and he's a very good attorney. Believe me, if there's anything he could do for you, he would. But you're going to be held no bond at this time on these charges. The proof is evident. Presumption is great just for first appearance, and then you'll see Judge Forth soon. The only thing I will add is that you'd have no contact with the alleged victim in the case. You have to stay away from them. They're just looking to see if you already have a date. Not yet. Now, it looks like there's no date set up yet, but there will be soon. All right? All right, good luck to you. Good luck.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
All right, take care. Marcus Roach.
Me?
All right, hi, sir. Let's see, you're charged with 3 counts of burglary of an unoccupied conveyance unarmed, 1 count of grand theft. I will find probable cause. Priors for Mr. Roach?
Yes, Your Honor, he has a 2016 robbery by sudden snatching and grand theft. And a 2016 petty theft. Those are the relevant priors.
Okay, got it. All right, Mr. Miller, when you're ready.
Judge, Mr. Roach is a lifetime resident of South Florida. He's been living at the same address his entire life. He does have a job at Howard's, paving, lawn, and demolition. He lives with his wife and his mother and his 3 children. Actually, the court has set the bonds at $1,000 per count.
All right, sir, it's going to be a $5,000 bond on counts 1, 2, 3, and $1,000 on count 4. No contact with the alleged victim in the case. Good luck to you, sir. Jamal Saint-Jour. All righty, good afternoon, sir. You're charged with 8 counts of fraudulent use of an ID of another, 1 count grand theft, and 4 counts of violating your probation or community control. I'll find probable cause for the offenses. I'll keep the bonds in place, $1,000 per count on counts 1 through 10. And there's no bond on count 11, 12, 13, and 14. You're going to see your division judge November the 12th, 8:30 a.m. Good luck. Jason Nettles.
Your Honor, before we turn the page.
Sure.
Does Mr. St. George have a court date today? In front of Judge McCarthy?
I don't know, what I have here is the 12th, but it's possible. Do you guys know?
On the docket, but he's got some different information.
Does anybody know if he's got court later today? This is Mr. Nettle. I'm sorry, Saint Jour. Mr. Saint Jour. Jamar.
What the charges are?
They're telling me no. They're telling me the 12th. For the probation case. That's Judge McCarthy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. All right. Jason Nettles?
Oh, sorry about that, Judge.
No, that's no problem. No problem. Hi, Mr. Nettles. All right, let's see. You're charged with grand theft. I'm going to find probable cause. Do you have any priors?
Okay.
No, Your Honor, it doesn't look like he does.
Okay. And you say he doesn't have any priors?
No.
All right, Mr. Nettles, how long have you lived here in Broward?
Just a couple months permanently from West Palm.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Bradenton before that.
Bradenton before that.
So,
Do you have
I've been in Florida 06.
Good. Okay. Do you have a job right now?
Yes, Maxicon, project manager.
Okay, good. And this address, the Parkland address, that's a good address for you here?
Yes, sir.
You can receive mail there? All right. I'll release you on your recognizance on this charge, sir, and they're going to send you a court date for the next date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck to you. James Hilton. All right, hi there, sir. You're charged with possession of a weapon or ammunition by a Florida convicted felon. I'll find probable cause for that offense. What are his priors?
Your Honor, he has a 2008 robbery 2013 disorderly conduct, 2014 assault threat, 2014 disorderly conduct, and those are the relevant ones.
Okay. Mr. Miller?
Judge, Mr. Hilton is a lifetime resident of South Florida. He's been living with his mother for the past 4 years at the same address. He does work, been doing bond service since high school, and he has one child that he takes care of with the court consider pretrial.
I wouldn't be able to do that. It's going to be a $15,000 bond, sir. No weapons, ammunition, or firearms. Good luck to you. Okay. Edwin Davis. All righty. You want me to waive reading these charges, Mr. Reedy? Oh, sorry. Mr. Reedy's on the phone, but you want to waive reading? Yeah.
So not have the charges read, and
Yeah.
we'll ask the bond to be kept the same. We'll deal with this in division.
All right, I'm okay with that, but I am going to add pretrial release level 1. That's house arrest. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, it's under. Oh, under
It is
12.
under 12.
Okay. All right. So then we're not going to do that. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see that. All right, but I'm not going to read the charges aloud, sir. Your attorney will explain them to you. He'll read them to you. All right. I have read the probable cause affidavit, though, sir, and I'm going to find for purposes of first appearance that the proof is evident or presumption is grade free to be held without a bond. You will have the opportunity, sir, to see your division judge for a full evidentiary hearing to obtain a bond. In the event, though, I understand he's being held no bond. I am putting pretrial release level 1, which would be house arrest. No contact with the alleged victim in this case. No contact with any minor children in any way, shape, or form. You can't go within 500 feet of a school, playground, or anywhere that any child would ever be present. Those are the conditions. All right, take care, sir. Harain Silvera. All right, sir. You're charged with burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. I will find probable cause for the offense. Does he have any priors?
No, Your Honor, he doesn't.
All right. I'd put him out on standard pretrial. Sir, I'll release you today, and you're just check in with pretrial release on Tuesday morning. They'll help you get back to court, okay? Best of luck to you.
Give me 1 moment, Judge.
Oh, okay, sure.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, no rush, no rush. Oh, yeah, Mr. Tillman, this was...
Your Honor, can we also order no victim contact in this
Oh,
case?
yes. You know, I have it here. I found it here. I got it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you crazy. It was sort of stuck between pages.
Thanks, Judge.
Sure. All right. Delvenier Tillman.
Okay, he's present for me.
All right. Hi, Mr. Tillman. All right, sir, you're charged with attempted felony murder and carjacking with a firearm or weapon. I'm going to find probable cause for the offense. Mr. Reedy, you're objecting to me to hold him? Oh, okay. All right. So, sir, I'm going to find for today's hearing, for these purposes, the proof is evident or the presumption is great to hold you without a bond on count 1, which is a punishable by life offense. You will have the opportunity to see your division judge for a full hearing on that. Count 2, carjacking with a firearm or weapon will be a bond of $250,000. There'll be no contact with the alleged victim, and you will see your division judge soon. All right, best of luck to you, sir.
We'll be requesting a photo order as well, Judge.
Photo order, yes, sure, no problem. And finally, Frederick Burgess.
alone, Judge.
Demand reset. All right, fantastic. Dale, will I see you this afternoon?
You will, Judge.
All right, wonderful. I'll see you then. Take care. All right, thanks, everyone.